Hello, welcome to Sage Circle. My name is Amethyst and I live in Australia. I'm a psychic medium, energy reader, and channel. I come from a long line of mystics, witches, shamans, healers, medicine people, oracles. I myself am a solitary grey witch and I am a shamanism student, and I have diplomas and advanced diplomas in angel healing therapy, chakras. I'm a Reiki Master. And I also make oracle decks, channeled oracle decks, and I have a few I'm going to submit soon to a worldwide publisher. I'm just in the process of getting myself organized. So I don't use tarot when I do reads, and if I was to have a reading with a specific client over the phone or in person, I don't use any cards at all, not even oracle, unless specified, unless they have asked me. I do paid readings, but I won't be ready for that for YouTube until the 1st of December. So I have two piles here today, pile 1 and pile 2. Pile 1 is a desert rock or a desert stone. And pile 2 is a river stone. Oops, so please make your choice. I swear, if swearing is offensive or you're uncomfortable, please don't be on here. Click off. I don't need backlash just for being myself. I will never not be myself. And I am LBG supportive or LBGT, whatever, the whole lot. There's so many letters associated with that span of bracket right now. It's never ending, and I don't care what your background is, who you are, where you're from. We're on the same page. It's fine. So I'm a little bit nervous, guys, so just be patient and just bear with me. I've been doing this for 23 years, but never on a YouTube channel. So I don't have Facebook anymore. I shut down my Facebook after 2 years of running a group on there and putting channeled messages up and oracle cards, etc. daily. But due to the COVID this year, I think, as we all have, I've had a bit of an upheaval, not even in a negative way, just a shift or a different outlook on life. And I decided to shut it all down. So, okay. Pile 1. Spirit says, abundance. Spirit says that your outlook on the way you do things will either bring in or not bring in abundance. If you're coming from a place of lack, you're not going to get your needs met or get to where you need to be, no matter how hard you try, because sometimes the simple key to unlock the door would actually just be a mindset. So abundance is there for everybody to take. We are born with abundance. It is our birthright. So this is a clear message, and mind you, these are general messages unless specified. The general message is that there's a divide here. We are abundant, or you are abundant, and you need to keep working on your coin or on your pennies because you're on the right path. And the other message is that you are nearly there, but you need to stop procrastinating and you need to change your outlook, because look, there's 3 coins on the page. You've got it right in front of you, but you need to just get over the wave, see the bottom of the card. It might be a little choppy for you right now, but you need to continue forward because abundance is waiting for you. Sacred space. Spirit says your sacred space isn't necessarily a physical building. It could be your inner space. It could be your head space. It could actually be a space in your home, at the park, somewhere where you frequent. It is time to engage back into your sacred space. See the spiral, how it uncurls at one end? You can hook that or attach that to anything you like. You can hang it as a on dream catcher. You can hang it off your kitchen window. Whatever you perceive is what your sacred space is. You need to incorporate this symbol into your thoughts, particularly when you meditate. Spirit says that it is a good guide to bring you back to the spiral of life, your sacred space. Nobody can take it from you. Impatience. Okay, the clear message for me is that there are other people in your life or in your world, whether personal or acquaintances, that are being impatient. There is a spirit guide, a God, Jesus, whoever you depict in the background, an angel, and they are there with you. That is you on the ladder. You're right up the top, and that coincides with the abundance card. You are right at the top. You are right there. You just need to keep pushing forward a bit further. I think that the message is clear. There are people in your life that are being impatient, and if they haven't yet, they will be soon. It won't necessarily be out of character, but it will make you take notice. Please don't be alarmed by them. You've got an angel right by your side, guiding you, putting you up that ladder. You're nearly there. You can't fall down and you can't retract. You can't lose out on everything you've worked on, because Spirit's there holding your hand. Self-mastery, spider and topaz. So spiders are good luck in a lot of cultures and communities. Spiders are about growth and building and strength and armor, and topaz is also about money and abundance and healing. People overlook topaz sometimes. So self-mastery. So Spirit is saying that, again, you are nearly where you need to be. Keep plodding along on your personal journey, and if you need to journal. Spirit is saying it's a good time to put pen to paper and take note of the things you do and don't want. It's important to make sure that your needs are met, and if it's something so simple as just being out in the grass every day for a moment, 5-10 minutes when you're having a coffee, or if you can literally listen to a little meditation or even just meditation music on the way to work in the car, that is your self-mastery. Don't give up on yourself regardless of what other people think and feel around you. They don't need to know. It's your business. These cards are mine. I own them and I've published them. Strictly business. Exactly. You just need to focus on what you're doing. If you feel like you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, as with the other card that said impatience, if you feel as though you're going to be putting somebody else in a position where they're going to get their feelings hurt, at the end of the day, it is strictly business. You just need to keep moving forward. It doesn't have to be business as in a business prospect. It could be anything in your life, a relationship, a lover, just setting boundaries with a child. It could be anything, but the message is clear. It is strictly business. Things have to go in an order for things to work properly. Crown made of fucks not given. So, by the way, I really don't like the font on these cards, but that's okay. I can change it another time. So, crown made of fucks not given. Don't worry about other people. Use that crown, instill your sovereign energy, be the queen or the king or the queen, whatever that you are, and just plod along. Who cares what other people think? Who cares if you're overweight in your heart? You might feel overweight and you wear a skirt that you might think, oh, well, it might be a bit too short to wear up the street. Listen, as long as we're not being explicit, who cares, right? Do what you want to do. Get the haircut. Get the tattoo, get the piercing, change your hair, change your food styles, do whatever it is you need to do, because your crown is made of fucks not given. Choose friends wisely. Wow, this pile is sort of all tying in together. So this speaks for itself. Choose your friends wisely. If you're about to embark on some new friendships, just keep your eye out for the red flags. If something doesn't feel right, really go with that. Listen to your hunches. Now, in the background of this card, and by the way, these are the Divine Energy Oracle, and they are just gorgeous. But for this particular message with this pile, it looks like it could be a bit of mud. It's not. It's bronze, and goldy bronze, mind you. But it could just be a symbol of muddled waters. So don't mix up what you want or what you feel of needing a friendship or needing to have new friends or needing to join a new sport club or whatever it is that's going on in your personal life. Don't get lost in needing or wanting to have an outlet in your life or new friends in your life for the drama that they will instill. Please just be mindful. And again, there could be some people in your life right now, straight off the bat, that you actually know you need to start culling and getting rid of, and that's okay too. Final card for pile A. Realizations and epiphanies. Yes, thank you, Spirit. This card just ties up all of this pile perfectly. So there's a butterfly in here, which is transformation anyway. And beautiful. Blue is healing. Blue is throat chakra. So if you're struggling to speak, it's now time. You need to have some things to say. Whatever your realizations and epiphanies are, that is a sign from Spirit. You're on the right path. You're doing the right things. I really think that this pile, it's all about upheaval and a shake-up, or it's about to come with the people in your life. A shake-up or an upheaval doesn't have to be violent or screaming and yelling or excessive. It could just be this for itself. It says a realization. The penny might drop. You might go, oh, well, that's finally clicked into place and I see this situation for what it is now, and you might just walk away. So Spirit says you've got a little bit to go, a little bit further to go. Keep counting your coin, keep sowing your oats. You have the abundance, whether you've accessed it yet in your spiritual plane or not, it's just right there for you. So don't give up, please. And God, Spirit, whoever is going to give you some signs. So keep an eye out. Ask a genuine question and ask the angels or Spirit, can you please give me a message within the next 48 hours? A sign somehow, and you'll get one. So, awesome, guys. Riverstone. First card, divine timing. Okay, so I think that some people are questioning the hard work that they've done in a relationship, whether it's romantic or other, and Spirit is saying to you that it's all about the divine timing. There is no clocks in the spirit world. There is no time frame. Their schedule runs very different to ours. And Spirit is saying that it's okay. Look at the two birds up the top. They're meeting. They're happy. There's a lot of green on the card. It's a heart space. It's time to just not give up. Don't stop what you're doing, because Spirit is saying it will happen. Just because it hasn't happened how you would like it to happen, it doesn't mean that your beautiful rewards aren't coming. Perception. Oh, I love yin and yang. It's my favoriteest thing in the world. I love these cards. So perception. This is the same thing as the other card. It's how you perceive things. If things aren't going as fast as you want them to, if there's a way that you can speed it up with law of attraction, manifestation, journaling, culling your own thoughts, doing some meditations, and just stripping back to how it should be, your perception will shift. Maybe you've had a bit too much sugar this month, or maybe you're not drinking enough water to flush your system and you're just a bit hazy, or you're not as clear as what you would prefer to be or what you need to be. It's all about your perception. Duality on this card. That's what yin and yang is. It is duality. Without the dark, there is no light, and vice versa. They are perfect and polar opposites. They don't exist. There wouldn't be a yin and yang if there wasn't a duality. Creation. So you create your own life. You can't make other people do what you want to do, but you can create what you need for you. And if other people aren't on that bandwagon, don't worry about it. You can create, and it doesn't have to be anything fantastic. It doesn't have to be something that you think you need other people's praise for. Create could literally be a note to yourself every night. Write a little letter and put it under your pillow. I create happiness. I create abundance. I create less drama in my life. I create a better eating path. I create a better relationships with my family. Whatever it is, it's all about creation. Creation is always also about birth. So some of you might be pregnant or might be finding out, or there's somebody in your life that is pregnant. And there's a clear message specifically from Spirit saying that if there is a pregnancy involved, this child is handed down by God. This child is a blessing. It is the creation, and this child will help shift generational wounds. Celebration, red jasper and sacred ceremony. I'm from the Northern Territory, born and raised, so I love this place. So red jasper, it's got to do with like the female anatomy, the organs, the ovaries, the womb, all those sorts of things. It can help with literally sexual health, sexual healing, after violence in that area of your life, or just it's really good for stabilizing and also good for strength. So it says a sacred ceremony, so there obviously is something to celebrate, whether you're aware of it yet or not. And sometimes a celebration could be just a literal pat on the back to yourself, going, well done, you did it. And that could be something like not arguing back or not fighting with somebody who really likes to vampire your energy. So, but you do need to probably do a detox at this time, and get back to the earth and ground, just to walk in the bush. I mean, this card shows it for itself. So this is a beautiful card. I love it. On the rise with thick thighs. This speaks for itself as well. You're on the rise with thick thighs. And even if you're not thick with your thighs, that is the common thing now. Everything's about thick. You've got to have a thick wallet, a thick this, thick lashes, thick lips, thick everything. So, sometimes it is a dual meaning this particular card, on the rise with thick thighs. You can literally be on the rise with thick thighs, as in you need to maintain your health. Spirit is saying there's somebody out here contemplating, do I get a gym membership, or do I join this specific exercise group, or what have you? Yes, this is your confirmation. Spirit is saying do it. You need to. If for your heart health, you mightn't realize it's your heart health, but there's a clear message. This is to help you with your heart health and your blood flow. And the other message to this, the opposite dual message to this, is you are on the move. You are moving up. You're sassy. You're fancy. People are taking notice of you, and that could be in all areas or different areas of your life, work, career, friends, romances, what have you. Spirit is saying that you're on the rise and you look sassy as fuck. So keep up what you're doing. It doesn't matter what your gender is or what you specify as. Keep doing what you're doing because it's getting you places. The pendulum always swings back. Exactly. So if you are putting out energy in a negative light, or you're gossiping about somebody, or you're just sending, bad vibes to a situation, the pendulum will always swing back. So I think that you need to just realize that sometimes you can't change people's views of opinions, or you can't help people get on the path they need to. And it's frustrating because you really might want the best for people in your life, and they just don't have the motivation. But that's okay. The pendulum always swings back. If you've put it out there to help certain areas of your life or help certain people, and it's not getting picked up, or they don't care for it, the pendulum will swing back. You'll get blessed because you have made a genuine conscious effort to help somebody else. So what goes forward, what must come back. What goes up must come down. So what you put out, you will get back. Address your addictions. Okay, so obviously this could be a plethora of things. Food, shopping, spending, sleeping, TV, binging, gaming, cigarettes, drugs, sex, rock and roll, whatever your poison is, it's okay to have a little bit sometimes, but don't overindulge. And it could literally actually be an all-blowing addiction here. Don't judge. I don't know you, but I'm just giving you the message. Don't shoot the messenger. It's time to get your shit together. Address them. Address your addictions. Final card. Courage. There you go. You are moving forward. You're on the rise with thick thighs, and you've got support from spirit. You need the courage. As you know, the other card, there was the angel in the background while you were on the ladder. That is the courage. This is the courage. This is that angel coming forward going, I am your courage. I have everything in place for you. Now you just need to have faith in yourself. Take the step. Your life will change for the better. There's a bit of purple on this card, so that is also to do, some people say it's third eye, some people say it's crown. It depends. I don't go indigo, what have you. But there's also blue, again, which is throat. And moths are about purity and chasing the light. It's always about coming back from a space of your authentic and genuine self. The only reason that moths exist is to chase the light, the purity of the source. And this is what it's saying. We've set you up, says Spirit. It's time to take the step because you'll get everything you need. Well, thanks, guys. Hopefully I get some reasonably good feedback. Like I said, this is my first time I've ever done a channel for YouTube ever, and this is my very first ever video. So take care, much love, blessed are the witches.